Welcome to a DropTent Media Production.
To the most inconsistent sports podcast you know, Slapstick Sports. What is
But
up?
your favorite.
But your favorite most inconsistent sports podcast
that's right.
you know. I am 130, your host, Adam Nutter. To my left, I don't know on your screen, it's producer Evan. To my right on your screen, Blasie Gegeckas, Blasie G Comedy.
Yes.
And then joining us today, very special guest, Zachy Peanuts, Zach Petrovich, everybody.
Woo!
Garbage
special,
Steelers fan.
not very special.
No, when I said special, I meant retarded. I was just being nice.
He's got gloves and
like,
a helmet.
We're like literally 1 minute and 20 seconds in.
And
he
this is what
already
the
used
people
word.
want.
That's what they want, baby. Hey, some guy sending me a Fight Island shirt, so props to that guy. So he likes the
That
content.
guy's probably retarded, and you probably just lost your shirt.
Well,
That's
that's
fine.
2 R words. That's my threshold,
two.
dog.
Let's
You
go.
Can only
Let's
do
go
one.
for the record. Guys, thank
All right,
you for
retard.
joining. Great. Thank you guys for listening. Maybe you're not listening anymore. You're probably not listening anymore.
Yeah, especially if you have a
Still are.
retarded kid, yeah.
4.
We just
Sorry.
hit 2 minutes. We just hit 2 minutes. We just
4
hit
and
2
2,
minutes.
baby.
Holy shit. I wish we could do a redo.
Yeah.
If
What?
you are, though, still listening, thank you for supporting
Yeah,
this
thanks.
fucking garbage dumpster fire. Guys, the only sports still this week were MMA, so that's awesome. Thank you guys for watching the fight stream. We had a bunch
Yeah.
of views on that, so
That
thank
was good times.
you. Blaze was dressing up in different costumes
I
throughout,
was, dude, the whole
and
time.
we
dude.
did not notice.
I had lotion all over my face, like someone ejaculated on my face for like 5 minutes, and no one noticed.
I
And
had
it was
no
like
idea.
in my eye, dude.
Dude,
And I started
didn't know.
wiping it off and like sucking it off my fingers and shit, and still no one. And I'm like, all right, well.
I didn't notice that. I didn't notice the Fred Flintstone mask you wore.
Yeah. Well, did you
Yeah,
notice the army
that's
helmet?
like-
and
That's the
glasses?
only one I noticed was the army
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah, dude. Then I had sunglasses on. Someone was like, "Why do you have sunglasses on?" And I took them off, but there was another pair of sunglasses underneath them. Dude, I was out there to rage.
You know what's
dog.
funny about that? I thought I was so high, I saw that or something like that.
It's
and I
the
was like, nah,
Matrix.
that didn't happen, but that was real.
Yeah, dude, that was a fun time. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, if you didn't, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. But
no,
Jesus
I
Christmas,
didn't
dude.
say
interesting outcome of fights. Overeem winning, beating Walt Harris was crazy. And then the other fight of Teixeira beating to Anthony Smith. A lot of surprising victories, a lot of surprising losses. I haven't been calling the fights well at all. I've been going like 2 for 5 in my card predictions. I don't know. Next fight is Woodley versus Burns. So Zach, what do you think? Tyron Woodley, Gilbert Burns. Who
Well,
takes that fight?
wood burns in fire, so burn beats wood.
That's right. That is true. Did we lose Zach? Is Zach frozen?
Oh, I thought he was just like,
All right. Is he?
I
Nope.
legit thought
There-
he was
he is
listening
gone.
hard
Okay.
and enjoying it.
it.
But that was just a moment stuck in time. But I thought he was in that moment, dude. That's crazy.
No, it was funny. Before he started, too, he was like, I'm not using my headphones. Everything's working smoothly.
Yeah, sure it is.
Go fuck that fun, huh? Hey, go fuck yourself.
Hey!
Hey, no F
You're
words,
the-
dude. Grandma's listening to this, dog.
Yeah, that's not offensive. We don't say that word here.
My retarded grandma
Right,
listens
we
to
just
this.
started with
5. So, Zach, Tyron Woodley, Gilbert Burns. What do you think?
the fight that just happened.
No, the fight that's
Coming
coming
up.
up next. The May
I
30th
I
fight.
didn't
Yeah,
see that.
Tyron Woodley, Gilbert Burns.
I like Tyron for that. I think he's someone who I don't know. It's weird. He was in the talks for like, getting championships, and he was in the talks for fighting McGregor possibly. I remember before Khabib, before the Khabib fight. Since then, he's kind of, it's been a weird spot. It's been a weird spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think Tyron takes that no problem. I think. Yeah.
I just guested on an MMA podcast yesterday.
No, pick it, dog. Go in there.
We were talking. I don't have any boogies.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
I was just itchy. And we were talking. I was saying, like, I feel like guys who are like half in the fight game and like half doing other shit tend to lose and get knocked out and not win.
It's naturally, isn't it? You got to compete at the highest level or not at all. Like, you got to be in it or not.
You could also look at McGregor just manhandling Donald Cerrone.
Yeah, but he's only doing fighting though, and like the whiskey shit, like he did that, but then stopped and then focused all on fighting again. Like he wasn't doing both. Woodley is like rapping.
He's doing stupid shit,
but he's still training. Like
Rousey, to that point though, Rousey started doing movies and shit. And she instantly fucking got her clock.
Yeah, right. But my point is, like, Woodley's rapping. He's doing the TMZ stuff. Like, he's not like he's commentating. He's not fully there. He's not fully mentally committed. And Usman just destroyed him, took his title from him. You know, this is the first fight since that fight. So like he has to come out and make a name. Not name. Sorry, has to come out and make a statement to get in the talks for fighting.
He has to protect.
I'm giving him benefit of the doubt. I think I'm definitely giving him benefit of the doubt on this, though. He's a great athlete. He's not out of his prime. And honestly, I mean, is the opponent good? Yes. I've seen Tyron take on people that could steamroll this guy. You know what I mean? I think Woodley takes this. I think Woodley takes this and is back with a big statement, big time.
You think it's a dominant victory?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if it was. I mean, what was it? Just a couple years ago, Tyron Woodley was talked about as one of the best pound for pounds in the world.
Dude, he's great. So but my point was he was great. But I don't know about now. I feel like he's but even back nine.
Even some of the best fighters ever get beat. So...
Yeah, no. It's not that he got beat. That's what I'm saying. It's that he lost, but he's also so focused on other shit. Like if you go to his Instagram, it's like nothing about fighting. It's all about
Well, that doesn't mean he's not. It doesn't mean he's not training. Zach,
No, it doesn't mean he's not training.
But just because you're not telling everybody.
But just like Zach said with the Ronda Rousey thing, or so I think that does take it. John Jones. John Jones is the only one where that doesn't work. Where John Jones can do whatever he wants and still be the best fighter of all time. But like everyone else, I feel like once they start doing other shit, they're like. And they start getting KO. They start getting fucking knocked out against guys they shouldn't be getting knocked out from. I mean,
we'll see. Tyron
Woodley's one of the best. I think he'll win too. By the way, I think Woodley will win, but I don't know if it's gonna be like a dominant Woodley victory.
I think we lost Blaze, but his hand is still here.
Got you, bitch.
His hand is still here, man. His hand was like little.
Yeah, I was joking. I was doing that.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Wow. Sports.
Fighting.
He got as excited as a double rainbow guy. Remember that fucking
fuck yeah, dude.
Double rainbow. Yo, that guy just died.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He died like a week or two ago. Oh, puppy.
Yeah.
Dog. Is your dog playing tennis?
Yeah, dude. All right.
Pause McEnroe.
Pause McEnroe.
This is Aaron, bud.
Blaze, you said you wanted to talk worst sports fans or worst NFL sports fans, or just worst cities with the worst cities fans. You mean?
Yeah, like the trashiest fans. You know, like the worst behavior fans. You know, the ones that are disgusting, gritty, and drunk.
But like clearly, Philly's won.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philly's won.
Yeah.
Now the rest of the list.
So this is really, like I said, a battle of 2 through 5.
I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Steelers fans, we get fucked up, but we don't burn couches. We don't fucking flip shit in the city when we win a.
Guys don't have the money to be burning shit.
Oh, you know what? Really quick, because number two, because I mean, we all saw it when LeBron left. Cavaliers.
All right, let's say.
But Cleveland as a whole.
Cleveland as a whole has shit fans, dude.
Not like that though.
Cleveland fans are way worse than us.
I would say
I don't want
Oakland.
to do that.
I was gonna say Oakland.
No, because
Oakland.
they just get rowdy.
Yeah, but they're straight
People
up
get
known for
stabbed.
get fights.
Raiders
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
That's just because it's where it is, man.
What? Yeah, that's the whole point of this.
See,
Wait,
that's the
what do
whole point
you
of this debate.
mean?
That's the
I
point of this
don't
debate.
know.
It's because of where it is. So Oakland's too,
Oakland
probably.
was not a nice place. Let's be honest. Oakland is not.
Also, though, don't forget, like the San Francisco Giants fans, like they beat that guy. No, the LA
Are we
Dodgers
talking
fans
all
beat-
sports? Or are we talking?
Yeah.
That's
all
what I'm
sports.
saying. We're
Also,
talking
all
all
sports.
sports.
NCAA,
Oh, well,
West
then
Virginia
it's
fans,
Phillies,
WVU fans
Flyers,
are the worst.
Eagles.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry.
Phillies won overall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
Philly's
ahead,
terrible.
Zach,
That's
I'm
why
sorry.
when you guys start talking to me about a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey, you can go fuck right off.
But
You and your old mullet, huh?
I would say Boston is a
there.
contender also.
My God, I
Boston.
don't have a mullet.
I actually don't think Boston's that bad. I just think they're
Yeah, they
annoying,
are.
but I
They
don't
are
think
so
they're like
far up
trash.
their butt. They are so
No, they're
far
very
up their
bad.
ass
They're
and,
very violent, especially to New York fans.
Okay, then New York fans are definitely on there.
We're not.
Yes,
think
you are.
we're
There's
the-
just
No, we're
so
not.
many of you.
We're
Yeah.
not.
Yankees,
Trust me.
No, Yankees and Jets fans, yes. Mets
Bullshit.
and
Not the
Giants
Yankees.
fans.
That's
And
bullshit.
Giants
I've
fans
been to
are
hundreds of Yankee
regular
games,
people.
and the other opposing teams, unless it's the fucking Red Sox, or unless it's the Mets, everyone's pretty fucking cool. It's just those two fucking teams that it's such a fucking intense rivalry. I've been to hundreds of Yankee games.
I think
I'm
you
telling
just
you,
look
that's
at
not
them
true.
with a slighted view, and then if they
no,
do
I'm pretty
anything,
unbiased with this shit. I'm telling you, that's not. I've been to plenty of
pretty
Giants
gay
games.
with this shit.
Very gay with it.
Thinks the lady doth protest too much.
Yankees are definitely on this
What?
list. I can
They're
mute
not
Adam for
on
a
the
moment,
list.
guys.
I'm
Just
telling
give me a second.
you.
Adam, you're out of
I
your
haven't seen a lot of
fucking mind,
fights.
Trashy. The
It's
fucking
3
Yankees
against
are on
1,
the list.
dude.
This is the bullshit. No, I'll fight this to the death. I'm telling you.
You're
All you have
dying
to
on
do is
this
poke
hill.
you in the
I'll
head.
die on this hill. Yes, I will, because I've been to so many fucking Yankee games, and yeah, the bleacher creatures have a bad rep, but they fight each other. That doesn't count. They fight each other. They fight fellow
Well, then
Yankee
that's
fans.
same in Philly, dude. They fight each other.
Yeah, they fight everybody.
Yeah, they'll fight your grandma.
No,
dude.
and
They
we
don't
travel.
give a
Actually,
fuck.
Eagles fans, we travel really well, and we're known for like traveling really well.
Yeah,
and,
they
like,
start
being...
shenanigans outside of Philly.
not starting shenanigans. The biggest thing that
No.
you can think of is people eating
Philly
poop.
fans start shenanigans in Philly.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
when we go
Philly
places,
itself
they
is bad.
like us for the most part.
That's because the people who travel like that have money and they don't act
we
like
spend money and we
complete
don't,
fucking
and we're not
degenerates.
assholes when we leave.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
city.
I mean,
I'm telling you,
they say that
Boston's
the
up there.
Steelers have. I mean, the Steelers has the farthest reach other than the Cowboys across the across.
Steelers
Pittsburgh
are
has-
irrelevant.
Hold on. Pittsburgh has Penguins, Pirates, and Steelers. How are the Pirates fans when you go to baseball? I don't know. I've never been to
I
a Pirates game.
forget
Pirates fans
that they
are-
have a
I'm
team.
gonna be honest. Like, I think the worst would probably be Pens fans because hockey's just that.
Well, that's hockey.
Yeah, 8 fans per city. Yeah.
Actually, when you get Pittsburgh's one of the few places at least left that's going to be like a hockey town. Like hockey and football are almost neck and
'Cause
neck.
it's-
Here we work the mill
sure.
and we
All
shoot
the
the
time.
puck.
Town, bro. Like you can't go anywhere in that city on a Sunday without you're
Without getting
in
ketchup.
a fucking Steelers jersey. Like everyone's wearing Steelers shit on Sunday. It doesn't fucking matter.
But that's the same thing like here too. I noticed living outside of New York because New York is
I
so
think
big and so split.
And Pennsylvanians are like hardcore into their sports.
Yeah, I'm telling you, in New York, it's very like laissez-faire. Staten Island's a little more that because a little more fucking blue collar, but like
A little more Jersey in Staten Island than New York.
yeah, but like the rest of the cities, like I don't know, we don't really give a shit about either teams. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's the passion, like it's there, but that violence isn't there. I'm
Yeah,
telling
so
you, it's not.
Passion equals violence, less passion.
Will you
I don't
lose?
write the rules, I just enforce them.
Thanks,
Listen,
Blasie Comedy.
I
for
don't
being
like
here.
that philosophy at all.
I
I don't
agree with
agree
it.
with that theory.
I agree with it.
thank you for agreeing, Evan
No.
and
This
Zach.
has been radio for Slapstick Sports. That's our news commentator, Radio.
you guys.
I'm telling you, Oakland fans are violent. I even heard at Oakland A's games it could get fucking dicey. Like
Which is crazy.
Lakers games gets fucking crazy.
that's LA though.
I
No
know.
one gives a shit in LA.
Yo, okay, so I went to. This is why I
The
think LA fans are
transplant.
pussies, by the way. And yeah, exactly. No, Blaze is right. Because I was at Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals, Rangers Kings, and me and my buddy Ryan, we were in Vegas. We drove out to LA. We got tickets. We were at the game. We were wearing Rangers shit. We were in a sea of black, for the fucking Kings jerseys and shirts.
Okay.
No one talked shit to us. It's the Stanley Cup Game 5. No one talked shit to us.
Oh, dude, I put my dick on your shoulder, dog.
People would chant at us but not make eye contact with us. It was
Really?
so it was so passive aggressive.
Wait, that's so high school. It's not even funny.
Yeah. It
I'm
was
like,
so passive aggressive, and my buddy Ryan and I were like, "Fucking pussies!" This is
so what
if this
they
is the
do- wait,
MSG
hold on, I
Game
missed-
5. What?
So what happened? They just didn't do shit.
they were heckling him, but also facing the other way.
So they were doing this. Okay, if let's say my camera is my eyes, right? They were doing this. They were doing this. They'd be like, "Rangers suck." Like that.
Oh,
I'm like,
I'll tell a kid
how do
wearing
you
a
do
wrong
it?
jersey
You're
in an
like-
Eagles game that he's fucking stupid.
Yo, and Ryan and I were like,
Suck.
and by the way, Rangers were losing that series, pretty clear. But we were
Yeah.
still gonna talk shit. We were like, "Fucking Kings suck." I'm like, "LA is for fucking pussies," and they were like, "Shut up." They had nothing.
Yeah.
It was. I was like, "This isn't fun." And
You
then
guys
they won the
suck.
whole thing.
Really suck.
Jesus, dude. He's
But- Yeah, he's breaking up.
Oh god.
yeah, a little
Oh my
bit.
God.
He's moving in strobes.
You
He's
guys can't hear me at all? Really?
No, we hear you.
no, we
You're
can
breaking
hear
out,
you. It's
slowing
just
down.
your
Oh,
movement
okay.
is stop
Well,
motion.
Just a bunch of restarts. Okay.
Yeah.
What is that?
Six.
Yeah, restarts. He said
6 or
restarts.
8?
I said restarts.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't-
5,
bunch of
Are you
restarts
counting
in here.
radio as a retard?
6.
If we're gonna
Alright.
edit this video, and there's gonna be a retard counter in the bottom, 7.
7.
There's
dude.
no
What the
editing. This is
fuck?
live. So we're getting
Oh my
canceled.
Oh no! Live, Grandma, turn it off. Grandma.
Guys, there's no editing. This is fucking
Yeah.
do it live. God damn,
All right.
it sucks.
Fuck, we'll do it live.
So we got Philly, then we got Oakland, then we got New York. Who's
No,
the
New
third?
York's not on that list.
No,
They're
you
not
don't
on
get
that
to
list.
Why would you
decide.
say
We already
Boston.
Before
decided.
New York?
All right,
What?
so Boston's 4. Then who's
Why
the
would you
5th?
say Boston before?
I'm telling you, New
I would
York's
say
not on
Boston
that
right
list.
after Philly.
Dude, there's 30,000 racists who live in Boston, and that's it.
Right,
New
and
York
they
is
all
so
are the
big.
sports fans.
Hockey is a white. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not true. The guy on 2K or what is it? NHL 222. What a
PK Subban.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's black. He's not a white guy.
Oh,
Wow.
So who's 5? We need one more.
New York's
city.
not on this list. I'm sorry.
It is. Sorry. So
Not.
Fuck off.
Out
Yes,
of,
it
you're
is.
out of your mind. New York's totally on
It's
this list.
not. I've been to hundreds of games, of course, all spectrums
You're
except
from there,
basketball.
though, you dipshit.
Doesn't matter, and I'm very unbiasedly honest.
No,
There's not
with
a
New
single
York
other
shit.
city that I will put in there because Seattle is a bunch of people who are drinking coffee and still
Yeah, I
falling
wouldn't
asleep
say
at the fucking
Seattle.
games.
Hold on, we
You-
haven't even discussed other cities yet.
You got Miami and every other place down in Florida where there's really not enough people.
They don't
It's just
give a
bunch of
shit.
old people with walkers.
They don't
trying
care.
To
They
They
care
don't
about
people
really
college
care.
football.
Um,
They don't care about.
You got
NFL.
Texas, where I mean, to be completely honest, they're a bunch of pussies anyway.
I bet you Dallas fans are fucking crazy psychotic.
No,
You're
they're not,
probably
because
right.
nobody can afford the tickets.
Yeah, they
In
can.
Dallas?
People in
that's a
Dallas
good
fucking
point.
money.
No,
No,
The
Dallas
stadium's
is like-
packed.
Dallas is definitely one of the most disparaging wage
The
gaps.
suburbs of Dallas are fucking loaded, guy.
yeah, but
and
that's,
where
but
the
that's the
fuck do you think
suburbs,
they're
and
going?
there's those big bucks people who aren't going crazy. They're not blue collar.
Oh, by the way, I bet you the Bills have a fucking the Buffalo
Bruh.
thing has a fucking crazy.
Oh, we totally
That-
forgot about Bill
Yeah,
Mafia.
exactly.
That just
by the
seems
way-
like a good time.
By the way, that's not New York City. That's Buffalo. Different city.
Same.
They just
Same,
like
same.
jumping through tables and having a good time. I don't think they're fighting
No, they're
people.
no, but they're also crazy aggressive to opposing fans.
Are they?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've never
that
been
is
up there.
It's
I've
true.
been to Buffalo, but not for a game.
I think we're underestimating West Virginia NCAA fan. These WVU fans.
They don't even have any pro
are-
teams, though, Zach. I mean, for any sport, it's like hard to even mention West Virginia. Also, you're fucking frozen again.
There's
can
less
still hear
pro
him, though. He
teams
looks
than there are
good.
teeth.
Yeah, I look fine. I'm not frozen. I'm just sitting,
No,
dipshit.
he is frozen, but like
You
I
are
can hear
frozen.
him.
I am frozen right now?
Yeah, but just keep talking.
So it's fine.
That sucks.
Keep talking, baby girl.
But, no, dude, first of all, Adam, if you're going to sit here and try to make the argument that the Yankees are not on this fucking thing, you're crazy.
Okay, we're not doing individual teams, we're doing cities, right? And I'm saying New York as a whole because I'm telling you, there's too many people there and there's too many teams. I'm telling you, it's not the same. Blaze, we know you're faking it.
I know. I'm mimicking him, but yeah, I guess he's. Simon says it's like playing with a baby.
Oh, there he goes back.
Yeah.
You, Buffalo's on that list before New York City is. Philly, Boston, Oakland. How about Cincinnati?
I said Cincinnati. You guys are like, no.
What, Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing there. There's
State.
Wheat and the Bengals and Vontez Perfect.
And Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah. Pac-Man, Glock in the side, Jones, baby.
Prop.
All right, so the list of 5 is Philly.
If you say New York, I'll drive to New York and punch you in the fucking dick. New York's not on the list. I'm telling you.
Who was number 2?
The passion's not there. There's too many teams.
New York, Boston.
Nope.
And the
I say Philly, Oakland, New York, Boston.
You guys are fucking crazy.
Cleveland.
It's not on the list.
Cleveland? They did throw all those beer bottles at one time, so I'll say Cleveland too.
It's Philly, Boston.
No, that's not the list.
Oh, Philly, Oakland,
no.
Boston.
Yeah.
He's getting angry and tall.
Wrong.
Cleveland.
Wrong.
And then if I'm not, I will disagree. I'm telling you, there's too many teams in New York to care.
Dude, this is the official slapstick list.
On the list.
The official slapstick list. Backed up by DropTent, Nerd Network, Adam Nutter's personal Twitter.
Nope.
The list is
Buffalo.
Philly,
Nope.
Philly,
Yes.
Oakland,
Yep.
New York, Boston,
Yep.
and Cleveland.
Nope. It's Philly, Oakland, Boston,
New York,
Cleveland, Buffalo.
Boston. Yep, you got it.
Not New York.
New York.
Dude, New York's on the list. Fuck
Not.
New York.
Guys, we gotta move on. We gotta move on from this. We're gonna end. He's gonna explode. I mean, like, he's just.
So stupid. This just proves our point.
I know.
Yeah, look.
Because
look
I've been to. I'm sorry. How many New York sporting events have you guys been to? How many? How many New York sporting
5,000.
events have you been to?
And someone threw up on themselves. And
Live
was
at the 5001.
Yeah, okay.
Outside of all of the stadiums trying to sell tickets and T-shirts.
Okay. So I've been to countless Giant, Rangers, and Yankee games, and the fights that happen there are way, way less than you would think.
How
He
do
was
you
about to say
know?
more. He was about to say more. Everybody, he was forming.
way
more
less.
on his
Brain
back.
trust.
Brainstorming. You
not-
can't remember. Shut up. You don't
I have
remember the
short-term
fights.
memory loss.
Yes,
Not long-term
and the
memory
fight
loss.
you just saw, you forgot. Remember
His
that?
life is like
Yeah,
50
no.
first dates.
Then short-term memory loss. Yeah, like 51st dates.
Gotta
Hey,
make them fall in love with you
hey.
every day. What?
Hey, what's up?
All right, well, let's transition into something else then. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
What other sports they're talking about? Basketball says they might be coming back soon.
Well, yeah, basketball might be coming back in July. And actually, speaking of basketball as well, there's going to be a new basketball.
A
Wilson,
physical basketball?
Wilson is going to be making the basketballs, not Spalding anymore.
No more bumps, they said.
I
Yeah.
thought Wilson always made them. I honestly didn't know.
No, it hasn't. They only made
They're
them
getting
for
rid of
one.
Spalding?
They only made them for 1 year when the NBA first started, and ever since it's been boop.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking
Spalding all the way
NFL.
through. Yeah, but no, I don't think. Do they make
Wilson
balls
makes
for-
the ball.
Nike
Yeah,
makes
they do.
NFL.
Yeah.
Nike makes
No, Nike doesn't make. Oh, now they do, right?
No.
No, they make the jerseys.
Yeah, they make the jerseys.
Reebok used to make the jerseys.
Oh, and no, Nike makes Nike makes the college ball,
Yes.
Yeah.
and Wilson makes the NFL ball. We could Google this. Evan, could you Google this, please?
Yeah, we get it. You
Yeah.
have an 07
Yeah,
Trip
Wilson's been
Palmolive
making
jersey.
the footballs for God knows how long.
Yeah,
Reebok.
yeah.
Do you guys remember when Puma made the football jerseys
Yes.
back
Yep.
in the day?
I think I have one. I have one. I
Actually,
have
no.
one.
Super glossy jerseys.
I have a Jason Sehorn Puma jersey
I'm sure
upstairs.
you do. I'm sure you do.
Yeah, you wore it, bitch.
Yeah. Sadly. How does it? I never watched it. No,
I never watched it
I
either.
wore it like once, so it's fine. You don't wash jerseys like that. That'd be weird.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way,
Bad luck.
Troy Polamalu, mad overrated. But let's move on to something else.
Yeah, he is.
What
He
a
is.
guy!
He's
He
not in
is.
the top 10 safeties. of
He's
all
not
time,
top 10
so.
safety.
What?
No.
He's not top 10
Go
safety.
Fuck yourselves. Who are you?
You had one
Top
decent
10
player
safety.
come through Pittsburgh, and look at you.
You
Relax.
can't fight the flying Hawaiian, baby.
The flying Hawaiian. Listen to yourself. This is ridiculous.
Yo,
You're
Blaze and I,
right.
Blaze and I agree on this so much. We literally rattle off safeties that were better than Troy Polamalu, and he's so overrated. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Ready? Okay, I'll start naming safeties. I'll start naming safeties that are better than him right now. Ronnie Lott, fucking Jack Tatum, John Lynch,
Brian Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins, Charles
Right.
Woodson. I'm sorry, Rod Woodson, not Charles Woodson. Brian Dawkins, Rod Woodson.
Actually, before you say Brian Dawkins shouldn't be on the list, Zach, he's probably the best safety
Ed Reed.
statistically of all
Ed Reed,
time.
thank you.
Ed Reed's probably number 2 or 3.
So my top 3 personally are Dawkins, Reed, and Lynch, but
Yeah,
that's just
same.
me. Fucking
In no order for me. No order.
No.
But
that's just 6.
Rodney
That's 5 or
Harrison.
6 right there that are better than Troy Polamalu, right there.
Oh, I didn't realize that this was the let's bring
Harrison
Zach
Smith,
on to cancel his childhood dreams. Hey,
Sean Considine.
everybody, all right?
Sean Constantine.
No one's there. Troy Polamalu. Everybody.
Quentin McKell. I don't know. I keep going.
No, hold on, no, real though. Hold on, Blaze. Keep thinking of better states. We did this one time, and now my brain's
Yeah.
fucking running dry.
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
there's so many. There's so many better. players
Rodney
than him.
Harrison was one. I
Rodney
think he
Harrison.
was-
Yes, Rodney Harrison's better.
Ooh, safety.
Oh, Sean
right?
Taylor would have been better if he played. If he didn't get killed.
He should have been a dude. He would have been a Hall of Famer in the first like 5 years of his career. That dude was.
Yeah.
I think he probably would have been the best of all time
Oh,
had he not been.
So
Statistically, Eric Weddle is a better safety than Troy Polamalu.
Yeah, and I like him better anyway. Tyron Matthew, even though he's still active,
I wouldn't say Tyron Matthew.
I would.
Polamalu's
What
better
about
than
Cam
Matthew.
Chancellor?
No, he's better than Cam Chancellor.
You think?
Yeah.
What
I think he's
about,
better than Earl Thomas too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. I'm being honest.
Hey,
I'm not
Tyron
gonna
Matthews
lie.
That's
better than
fair.
Earl Thomas, so.
Who?
What?
Tyron Matthews better than Earl Thomas.
Yeah, more versatile. Earl Thomas
yeah.
is just like a hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyron Matthews. can
They
fucking
both are
cover.
really.
I'm trying to think of all-time safeties, like
All time. Oh man.
Dr.
Dude.
J.
Dr. J. Hakeem Olajuwon.
I mean, we compiled a pretty comprehensive
Chamberlain.
list.
But Zach, honestly, all the safeties we named are better than Troy Polamalu. Straight up.
No, you don't just get you don't just get to say that and it's a
So anyway, next
Okay,
segment.
hold
What are
on.
we
I'll back
talking?
it up.
fucking
They had
conceited prick. No,
better
you don't
stats.
just- Are you?
By the way, Troy Polamalu had better stats than John Lynch.
Oh,
Adam,
John
could you
Lynch
pull up
hit harder
oh
than
my
Troy
God.
Polamalu.
All-time safety
Fucking
stats?
weekend.
John Lynch was a better field general than Troy Polamalu was.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Guess what? John Lynch licks my nuts. Don't
I will
say
fight you. I will fight you.
On a boat or an island.
shit.
Sorry. She's on the phone. On site. On site.
On site, boy.
On site. bitch.
Whisper on site to me. Whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Good point.
Fair.
Yeah, well.
Polamalu.
No, dude. No, and I always hated his hair.
What's that face? What's that face, Evan?
I'm going through a couple lists, man, and I'm not seeing your boy on any of them, dude.
Hey, hey.
Oh man. Oh,
You're
he's
supposed to
on
have
this one.
stats
He's
when
on
he
this
died.
one. What
What?
is this? NFL
Worst
Football
hair?
Journal. They give your man some
Malu's
props.
hair looks like a douche. Okay.
Now, here's the thing, though, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Strong talking.
I'm gonna be a little normal here. Not to say Troy Polamalu wasn't good. Very
was good.
player.
Yeah, he was good.
Great.
He was pretty
He was
good.
actually pretty great, but
Yeah, he was pretty great.
there's there are people out there that are better.
Hey, Evan. No.
Yeah.
No, there's not. There's nobody better than him. What are you
I
talking
would-
Damn, don't you
about?
wish that's how debates went?
No one is
No.
better than the
Bitch, you lost.
2012 Steelers.
What about the other Steelers? Iron Curtain Steelers.
No, they're pretty good.
Uh-oh.
I would take Ed Reed over Troy Polamalu, not any day.
Yeah, dude. Ed Reed is a ball
Yeah.
hawk, man.
And I would take Andy Reid over Ed Reed. So where are we?
You
America.
would to play safety?
It's weird.
No, just
Yeah,
Dude,
what?
how funny would that be to watch Andy Reid try to play safety? Yeah.
Just billowing downfield out of breath.
You think he would make it the whole field? No.
No. But it'd be funny to see someone like break away and it'd be almost like he had zero speed.
He's like,
Like,
that's the
on
first
Madden,
safety
like-
I've ever seen to pull out a quiche during a play and eat it.
Quiche. Yeah.
A quiche?
He's like Joey Diaz in The Longest Yard. Can of corn. I need a can of corn.
on this goddamn team.
Yeah.
When he gets hit like a motherfucker by Kevin Nash and he's sitting there, he's like, corn. Can of
Yeah.
Well, I'll be okay. Can't afford.
Yeah.
Cocksuckers.
Yes. That
He was so fat back then.
Yeah, he was.
Dude,
He
he
still
was
is.
huge. You know what's crazy? He's done a lot of jujitsu.
Yeah.
That's how he lost a lot of weight.
He
started
must
doing
eat
jiu-jitsu.
like shit though.
I
Yeah,
have a
of course.
question for you guys, sports-wise, that I've kind of been thinking about. I had just started getting into jiu-jitsu again right before all this lockdown shit happened. What do you think happens to martial arts schools and boxing gyms and like places that, I mean, gyms in general, but I mean, like, I think fight-specific gyms where you have to make physical contact.
You know, it's funny.
Mm.
Right before this went down, I just said to myself too, and Steph, I was like, I'm actually gonna start training again, like MMA. Not, I can't spar obviously because my head, but like just hitting pads and doing jiu-jitsu, just those two things, just to get back in shit. And then this shit hit, but I'm hoping this opens back up so I could go over there and fucking start working out again. Cause
Dude.
I really want to.
I'm
Have
thinking
Steph
how many
hold the
schools-
pillows and move them, and you do the thingy.
I have my pads right under the kitchen
Yeah.
table right here. I have my whole bag.
How many schools do you think closed because of this,
A
though?
lot.
Wait, why
This
didn't
whole
you hang
thing
up
is fucking
your
up so
gloves
many
behind
businesses.
you?
Crazy.
Why didn't you?
Oh,
hang your
why didn't
gloves
I? I'm not a bitch. You know.
up?
These
Okay.
are actually signed by Sugar Ray Leonard. These are memorabilia items.
They're
so.
still lame as shit. I'm just kidding.
Blasie
dude.
comedy has spoken.
I'm just kidding. They're great
Blaze
cause,
G
man.
Comedy. Blaze, what clubs do you do?
Clubs.
Blaze G Comedy started right before COVID, so go fuck.
Oh wait, what do you mean club? Oh,
Fucking piece of shit.
comedy
I
clubs.
swear to God, if you were in
Oh,
the studio, I'd choke you out with a fucking cord right now. You.
yeah, but you're not, are you, bitch?
I know you're dumbass. I'll fucking drive to your house and beat you in front of your parents. I'll give you the beating your parents fucking should have given you, you fucking faggot.
Yeah.
Ooh, he said the word.
And I didn't mean you guys. The gays. You're great. I love the gays. The gays
I'm
are
gay,
cute.
dude. I mean, that's a hate crime, bro.
You're not gay. You just have a gay
Get 'em.
nose ring.
Gay for you, baby. Come over here and choke me like you
Yeah,
said.
you're not,
Oh, you're getting hard. I need some action. So yeah, I'll fucking yeah.
you're not gay. You just dress like a gay dude would in the 80s.
Who, me? Yeah,
you.
for sure, dude. I have a what the fuck is it called? Windbreaker
Not
with like a
fucking beard.
a-
I'll tell you that much.
what? What?
Nothing. He called you beard gay.
Yeah, that's right. It is gay. This is what a gay dude with a beard looks like. Now let's move on.
Is this what a gay dude with no power in his house looks like too?
Oh,
He's sitting
shit.
outside.
He's outside.
I'm sitting outside, dude. You probably don't even have an outside.
What is
you
that? So your
fucking
mom and
loser.
dad don't find out that you're talking about sports with your adult friends?
Yes, Dad, come here. Yell at him.
By the way, that's who he snitches on us to, his dad.
Yeah. Daddy. Oh
Uh,
my god, dude.
oh, by the way, did everybody watch The Last Dance? The whole thing?
No.
What?
Couldn't get into it.
I don't think Zach knows what it is. Do you know what it is? It's the Michael Jordan doc.
Oh no!
It was the fucking Bulls documentary on ESPN.
Yeah, it always reminds me. No, it always reminds me of A Walk to Remember for some reason. Every time he says that, I'm like, oh, someone died of cancer in that. But no, it's about Michael Jordan.
Dude, The Last Dance was great. It was a great. Dude, it was about the '90 Bulls essentially.
Is it 30 for 30 or what?
No, not
No,
technically.
Michael
but it's ESPN
Jordan
film.
made it. Yeah.
Wait,
Could they fought? They had
wait.
No, so Jordan hired a film crew in the 97-98 season, his last year, to follow them around all season. So they used that footage plus all archive footage and interviews, like their current interviews they did for this documentary of all the players, like Jordan, Kerr, Pippen, Rodman. Dude, it was fucking 10-part documentary, 10-part
lit.
series, 10 hours. It was fucking great. Jordan's tenacity and competitiveness and the fact that he still holds grudges 20 years later is why I love Michael Jordan and is why I respect him so much as an all-time athlete. He's still he's still pissed that Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons walked off the court.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. Evan disagrees, but I disagree with Evan because
Fuck those guys, dude. I hate
played
them for the rest of my life.
Because when I was a fucking competitor, when I played football, I was a fucking psychopath, and like I was like, no, I don't care about the other team. They're
but
not.
You always shook dicks after the game.
Of course, but with my mouth.
Yes.
But like Jordan said in the documentary about like Isaiah Thomas and them walking off. He went. They asked him like, "You still mad about that?" He's like, "Yo, fuck Isaiah Thomas." Like, still.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, dude, that's awesome.
Now, real quick,
Yes.
here's the part that bothered me. That's not the part that bothered me. It's the fact that Isaiah Thomas ended up coming out in an interview being like, "Hey, how do you feel about that?" And he's like, he was just playing with my kids like 3 weeks ago. What the fuck?"
Yeah, but his kids aren't Isaiah Thomas.
No. He acts cool to Isaiah's face until that documentary came out.
Yeah, so
you can't. That's lame to me.
Don't care, dude.
Here's my thing. I know for a fact that Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen are the worst tippers in the history of the world.
Why? Because they were in
you mean,
Pittsburgh.
Wait staff tipping?
No, not because they were in Pittsburgh, you ignorant fuck. I hate him. I don't like I really don't like Blasie.
Michael Jordan's a bad dude.
Right here. We can't even see his fucking camera. Yeah, we got Flem and M on the fucking mic over here.
How are they bad tippers?
They're just they're terrible service.
That's what I mean. Like they leave shit tips.
Yeah, like I know a number of like career waiters that I've worked with in New York that like he would like come in, they'd bend over backwards for him, they wouldn't bother him, they give him like, you know, there's like a treatment that you give someone who's a certain celebrity, and like this was like in the 90s when he had
or super rich. Yeah,
and he wouldn't leave a tip.
That's fucked up.
In the documentary,
and he wouldn't give to homeless people. There's plenty of stories of Michael Jordan just not like someone asking for money, and like Michael Jordan's like he can get a job.
Dude, I mean,
listen,
I don't give bums money either.
That's his
I
prerogative.
don't either, but I'm not the richest basketball player.
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't have
That's true.
I mean, listen, I don't give a shit about that stuff because he doesn't fucking wants his money, whatever. But like, there was one part of the documentary where they asked him. There's one part of the
restaurant people, man. Like you
no,
don't.
I agree. I overtip. I'm an overtipper. That's not me.
Yeah, I actually the not tipping thing bothers me just because it's like it kind of speaks to your like character. And but only pieces of shit do that.
But I also can't. I'd be a hypocrite in my all political philosophy. If I'm like Michael Jordan should give money. No, he should do what the fuck he wants with his money. You know,
yeah.
I would. Okay, that's not what I would do. But
politics aside, you don't tip a waiter. Like that's how they make their money.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I overtip.
like
Same.
Yeah.
But there was part of the hold on. There's one part of the documentary where they were like, do you think that you're that you're an asshole? Like, do you think that people like don't like you? That you're a bad guy? And like he got emotional and like cried and like stopped the interview.
He was like, yeah.
Because I think, but you saw him like get like he's like, you saw him get defensive of it, but also break down over it. It was he was like, I was a competitor. He's like, I fucking worked my ass off. He's like, I did everything I could on that court, off the court to do what I had to do. He's like, so if I was an asshole for that, yeah, then I guess I was an asshole. Then like he started crying. I was like, fucking. I was like, whoa. Like it was fucking intense.
Yeah,
like it was fucking real intense.
No offense to Michael Jordan. You know, the tipping part and all that kind of stuff. But like, you know, I've been on a because Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is gonna be coming out soon. I've been on a Tony Hawk kick. That dude is how you do it as a professional athlete.
And
like,
skaters make nowhere near the amount of money
like that he is him. People like Kobe Bryant off the court. People like LeBron James off the court. That's how you fucking do
Kelly
it. You
Slater,
don't do it like Michael Jordan does it, dude. You don't do it like he did it. He was an asshole.
But like
I don't care if he won.
I don't care.
No,
like
that's the
I
thing.
don't care though that he was an asshole.
Do you know what his legacy's gonna be? Oh, he won.
He was the greatest basketball player of all time.
But that sucks when you're also known as one of the greatest. I actually just pulled this up, and this is from a bunch of different places. I actually just looked up Michael Jordan tipping. him and Scottie Pippen all through the 90s had nicknames in Las Vegas for being bad. Like every single place in Las Vegas knew that they were shit.
Yeah.
No Tip and Pippen.
Yeah. No, I know, but like, I don't give a shit about
legacy.
that stuff.
That's gonna be his legacy.
It's not gonna be the legacy.
Not once those people
best
die.
basketball player of all
I
time.
hate to break this to you, but as someone who works in the food industry, don't fuck with the people who handle your food.
Yeah, yes,
You know what I
waiting.
mean?
I agree
I'm
with
sure,
you.
I'm sure that he's gotten some fucked up food, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, like
He's got a pube or two in that
Dude,
mouth.
Don't fuck with the help.
Hold on, wait.
I've had service jobs.
This is perfect, Zach, because you're right. So you know the famous Michael Jordan flu game
Yeah,
where he beat the Jazz like with the flu?
yeah.
That was
Turns out not the flu. It was fucking food poisoning. You know what happened? This is the story. They told it finally on the documentary.
Oh, someone probably poisoned him because he didn't tip.
Well,
They probably gave
no,
his ass raw
this is what
chicken.
happened. So it was him, his personal security guard, and his personal trainer. They were in Utah for what is it, Game 3 or whatever it was, Game 4 of the finals. And they were in Utah though, and Jordan's starving. There's no place to eat, nowhere. One pizza place they have, just one pizza place they find. So they're like, Mike, you sure you want to do this? And he's like, yeah, I'm starving. They're like, okay, so they're ordering the pizza. They say 3 boys showed up to the door with pizza to be like, and they're trying to like look in the room to make sure that was Jordan. And then the security guard and the trainer, they got interviewed in this documentary too. They were like, we didn't eat it, only Jordan ate it, and he got sick. It was fucking food poisoning. So like, I don't know if he got poisoned, but he got food poisoned, from food.
They
Yeah,
probably rubbed some fucking raw fish on it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck with it.
But the point is, he still
someone
did,
that you didn't like ordered, you fucked with their food. Like you just
Yeah.
do it.
but it's because they wanted the Utah Jazz to win because they were fucking Jazz fans because they were in Utah. Is what happened.
I mean, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. That's fine.
They
But,
probably
like,
hated Jordan.
But then he came out and still did that. It's like that's so bad. That's why Jordan's the fucking GOAT with his competitiveness and all that shit. Like I don't give a fuck off the court stuff. I don't give a fuck. I
Dude,
don't care.
Those dudes were probably so mad when they're like, dude, I don't think Jordan's gonna play. And they're like, number, and they're like, fuck.
Well, first of all, I'm 33 years old, so I don't look at Jordan as a role model. I'm an adult. When I talk and look at Jordan,
yeah.
I talk and look at Jordan as a fucking athlete and a competitor. I don't give a fuck if he again. It's shitty he doesn't do that. Sure, do I disagree with it? That's a different. That's not the conversation we're having. He's a fucking great athlete, and I don't give a shit about the other stuff if we're talking about it. Honestly,
no one is disputing if he's a great athlete. We're disputing if he's a good person.
Yeah, no. I don't care about that though. That's my point.
When you're talking about overall talent,
Yeah, but I mean,
feel like
you
you
want to
never
say,
talk about that.
you want me to argue that he's not the greatest basketball player in the world? No, absolutely
No.
not.
Yeah, I forgot who said it. I just heard
He's a
someone say it on
dickhead,
TV.
but he's a good basketball player.
Or maybe it was a podcast, but someone made a great point where they were like, all that conversation of like LeBron versus MJ, who's better, they're like, if you grew up in the Jordan era, nothing anybody could say to you will convince you otherwise that Michael Jordan's the best player of all time. And he's right. Like I grew up watching, again, New York kid, right? But I grew up watching Jordan. There is nothing you could ever tell me to be like,
I
yeah,
think Segura
LeBron's
said
better.
that.
Get the fuck out of it. That might have been
you
it.
know what? You know what,
Yeah.
Adam? Only being a couple years younger than you, I grew up both.
It's a big difference. When you were that young, those years
Gay
matter.
and straight.
I mean, I got to watch the best part of Michael Jordan's career, which was the last one, his quitting
were
basketball.
6 years old?
I was big. Basketball was my life when I
Still
was a kid.
sucking on mommy's titties.
Yeah, but I was
watching Jordan.
10. That's a big difference.
But then you have to remember too, going up through the 90s as well. I'm 10 years old when he finally gets his last championship, 9-10.
Yeah.
So I'm at the same age as you would have been,
I
more or
was
less.
12.
Exactly. So it's not that big of a difference.
Right,
And
but
then
it's the younger years.
I also got the younger, me being a few years younger, I also got to watch LeBron come into his own too. So I'm still saying Michael Jordan overall might be a little bit better, but LeBron is 1B. I mean, like, it's so
Also,
close.
Jordan won 6 rings with one team.
Different.
Yeah, but LeBron didn't have fucking, Scottie Pippen.
There wasn't a Scottie Pippen in the league. That through that whole time, there was nobody that he could have played with to give him that. Nobody.
Yeah, Scottie was great in his own
I think
right.
LeBron hurt himself when he went to Miami.
You know what it was, and we talked about this before. It was that bitch shit of like them talking about it like off league time.
Yeah.
Like if the players were like, "You guys want to win a ring together?" That's what made it fucking lame, dude. They built that Bulls team legitimately on their own. It wasn't a bunch of players getting together behind the scenes being like, "We all want a ring."
Yeah, when
together, it's so fucking lame.
When Golden State won 2 years in a row, basketball was so boring.
So boring.
Because it's like, they're going to win. What's the point of even watching this shit?
That's why. It's like, okay, first of all, the Bulls were absolute shit before Jordan got there. They didn't ever get the playoffs. Then Jordan gets there, and then who did they get? Then they get Pippen. Then they get Rodman. Remember, don't forget, Rodman was on the Pistons. They beat the fucking Bulls like the year before they got Rodman to move on to the championship. The Pistons did.
What year did Kerr join the team?
Kerr joined in like 95.
94, 90. It was 93 or 94. I think it might 94, 95, something like that. It was.
Yeah, I want to say 93, 94. Paxson retired at like 93 or 94. He took over for Paxson. But like, that's the thing. They got Kukoc from overseas. They got these guys. They traded Horace Grant. Oh, he runs free agency. But like, they still built that fucking team. LeBron legitimately called up D Wade and fucking Ray Allen and all those guys. Like, you guys want to go try to win a championship together?
It's a different way. It's a different way of it going though, because you have
that's lamer.
Well, is it though? Because so here's the way to look at it though, and the only way I'm not saying it's not. Sure. I'm not saying that it's not kind of lame, but you also got to think, why didn't the owners and the GMs and all of these people get that set up where the players have to do it? That's where it's kind of lame. Like,
I'm sorry.
So
what do you mean?
So back when the Bulls and even the Pistons were going through their great times, it was because these GMs were running a good ship, getting good basketball players, getting good coaches, and making good shit happen. Nowadays, it's like these coaches have no idea what they're doing on some of these teams. You got these GMs who do not draft very well at all. Sixers. I mean, and that's why I think that these players, especially all-time greats like LeBron or Ray Allen, said, "Hey, our teams aren't doing it for us." I mean, hey, Pat Riley might be a name, but like he didn't put this together. We did. You got a guy named Eric Spoelstra who, what the fuck? He didn't win that championship for them. Those players did. Of course. And you had LeBron wanting to get out of Cleveland because you had that fucking idiot. I almost used the R word. Gilbert fucking pretty much pushing LeBron out of the city, forcing him into doing that. Now you take it to the extreme with people like Kevin Durant, who fucking has just been a fucking bitch when it comes to switching teams and
he lost to Golden State and then joined them,
which was lame. That's lame. That's lame. I think the LeBron accidentally started something that became lame, but I think the idea of it, and even with like even with the Celtics, a lot of that was the players being like, I think we could probably figure something out. Let's talk to the ownership. Let's make this happen. Because the ownership didn't make it happen. Back in the 90s, the ownership was doing it.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying, but like...
It got lame.
Here's the difference. Yeah, but even like when you're talking about like, the GM's down, sure. But like going back to, again, the Bulls, the 90s Bulls team, like everyone mattered though. Like Phil Jackson was just as important as Michael Jordan. Like... I know that. Right. So it's not the same when you're like Eric Spoelstra. I can't even say his fucking name. It's like, you're right. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
I could have coached
these guys don't have clout. The last time that you had anything like that, and even then you had the Sixers were awful at putting a team together. You had Larry Brown as a coach, or you had Phil Jackson still as a coach in LA. But after that, it's like, we got to do this ourselves because there's nobody left. The NFL, I think, is the complete opposite, where right now you're having some of the best coaching going on. With some of the coaches right now.
What the?
You get some, you get guys like Andy Reid or Bill Belichick, greatest coach of all time. And that's where I think it's a little bit different with that. And I think the NBA, it kind of fell off with that part of it. I think the actual like running of the teams might have not been as good, so the players felt like they had to do it themselves. I'm agreeing with you that it's pretty lame, but I think it started with like a good idea.
I mean, of course, it's a good idea if you want to win championships to call the other best players in the fucking NBA. And be like, do you guys want to get together?
But isn't that what the ownership was doing to try to get all of the best players on their team?
Right, but see, here's the thing. That it's a lot easier when the players are all in agreement and when you don't have teams competing against each other. It's almost like they monopolized themselves.
Yeah, but the teams are still competing against each other. It's just
they
the players
weren't
are on
because
the teams.
But they were all free agents, except for D-Wade, right?
Yeah,
he
brought
was
them
already
down.
in Miami.
Yeah,
right. So you had 2 of the 3 of them who were free agents. So they didn't have to go with D-Wade. But the fact is, when they were in the free agent market, they could have talked to any other major star in any team.
And I'm sure they did.
Right, that's my point. So the ball's in their court, not the team's courts.
Because the teams weren't doing it for them. If the team was to go out and say, we want both of these guys, let's make it happen.
Right. But that's not how
what was
it works.
happening. So
it's not also how it works.
But that's what free agency is.
Yeah, but it's usually multiple teams competing for both guys. But if both guys want to all go to the same place, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
there's no.
Yeah, but if you guys don't remember, at that point, there was actually a lot of talks with. I think Bosch was gonna. It was either Bosch or LeBron was gonna join Carmelo Anthony, and then one of the other ones was gonna go down to South Beach. There was a lot of different ways that was gonna play out. People wanted to play with Chris Paul. I mean, there was a lot of stuff in flux. It just ended up being that it turned into.
Right. Okay, but
South
here,
Beach.
so let's say you have LeBron and Ray Allen free agents, right? And they're like, we want to go with. Let's say we want to go with D-Wade. We're gonna go with D-Wade. Then you have the Knicks. You have the Knicks throwing an offer out to LeBron, and you have, let's say, the fucking Clippers throwing an offer out to fucking Ray Allen. They're like, no, doesn't matter because we want to go with fucking. It's like, well, you're taking away that competitive advantage when they're like, no, we just want to go to one team together. It's like, okay, well.
Then that's when the teams have to come in and try to offer a package and try to pick up other players. What's to say that another free agent wouldn't entice them or say, hey, we have this much money, we're gonna sign both of you guys, and next year there's so many free agents.
Well, that's my point. It just happened to be the Heat, but my point is it could have been any team.
I know, and I'm saying it got lame. Kevin Durant made it super lame.
I mean, Blaze said that Warriors run was fucking. Why are we doing? It's like,
boring.
So
should just gave him the trophy and didn't even play.
Oh, didn't they still lose one of them to fucking Cleveland anyway?
The third one, I think.
That's fucking pathetic. It wasn't that the year they won. They broke the record for the wins.
They did lose that year.
Yeah.
Sad.
The Patriots going 18-1.
Hey, we're at almost an hour right now. I don't know if you guys have anything else.
Wrap it up.
We could just, I guess we'll give quick plugs and we'll call it a day. Zach, it's coming up, buddy. So Zach, you want to make your announcement that you're officially joining DropTent with your own podcast?
Yes.
Oh, you just made it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, but there's no way to leave that in.
Too.
So, Zach, make that announcement, guys.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna be doing happy hour with Zachy Peanuts. We're gonna have guests. We're gonna be doing like movie of the week, that kind of shit. Just kind of a happy hour with me. Literally a happy hour. We're gonna have a power hour playlist you guys can listen to while you listen to the podcast and drink along, get through this fucking quarantine, have a good time, party on,
Hell yeah.
Bam. So officially.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
No, I was gonna say I wanted officially. So that's Zach Petrovich. Zachy Peanuts is officially now a DropTent family member.
Welcome to the team, Petro Peanuts.
Glad to be here, guys.
No, but hit him with your social, buddy.
It's as big as my peanuts. So yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Zachy Peanuts. On Facebook, the comedian page, just Zach Petrovich. Other than that, you guys will see me around DropTent. I have some other stuff coming up with Comedy's Best Kept Secret tour later this weekend. That's about it.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Ev?
Just producer Evan NWW. That's pretty much everything where you can find me on, mostly Instagram. Haven't been posting very much, but that's what's quarantine. It's boring. Life boring. I'm not gonna just keep showing you my room just over and over again. My little battle station would be really boring just over and over again. Day 48, there's fucking crumbs everywhere.
I say nay. I say you tape that picture.
Blaze, let them know where they can find you.
Blasie Comedy on Instagram. That's the only thing I really use. I have a podcast called High History. You should check it out. It's on the DropTent network. Zach's been on it. Adam's been on it. Evan's always on it. And I'm going to do a pandering quick shout out to Firewire surfboards. If you order a board right now, they'll give one to like a nurse or a doctor for free. And I just bought one from them for $785. So that's kind of a big save. I don't know if you want to help one of those, doctors or nurses or first responders, one of those idiots. If you want to help them out, get them a free shred stick. Go to Firewire and get a board.
He's right.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome, Blaze. Next time there's some kind of offer like that, hopefully it's for a computer or a tablet.
I have a tablet. I'm using one. Thanks, Steph. There's another shout out.
Oh, shit. Hell
Adam's
you
wife.
finally got Steph's iPad? How much more you looked at?
None, dude. I have a phone. I'm not gonna, dude. She's so innocent. This thing is like not used. I can't be like fucking with it.
I don't believe you.
As far as I go, guys, you can check me out at @MNutter on Twitter and Instagram. And you can check out my other podcast, Nerds with Words, here on this very network. Oh, and we will be doing a fight stream May 30th for the next fight. So check that out. I think Jeff Clell and Rusty Wright are joining us for that one. So the boys over at Sweet Heat Podcast will be joining us for that.
They did one before with us.
Oh,
yeah.
They did the first
real
one.
quick PSA on DropTent and Nerds with Words real fast. Everybody on YouTube, it's about 50% of everybody who watches our videos is subscribed. Just click the subscribe button. That's all.
Or else Evan will find your IP address and
I mean,
Right.
hey,
Smash
I
that
say it.
subscribe button. Do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button.
Subscribe to the
hit
Drop.
the like, hit the bell. Here's the other videos. Yeah.
Huh?
No, I wish, but now it's the outro time.
Thank you guys.
Take it easy.
Oh my god, I got pee so bad.
This has been a DropTent Media production.